I love all kinds of art and trying out different things. I'm hoping that Native kids, children, read the books. I hope they get inspired by the books. I hope they get inspired to be healthy.
If they look at the art, it gets passed around, and I really see it as a wake-up call.
I hope it just kind of snowballs into realization that they need to eat healthy and be healthy, the right healthy foods. I grew up with 9 brothers and 1 sister, pretty much dirt poor. So we never had toys, and we didn't have much, entertainment. So we had to create our own entertainment. We had to create our own toys, and so I spent a lot of time drawing a lot. I just learned to express myself through drawing, and basically I grew up with comic books, and that was my real passion. I like to explore everything. Abstract art. I love doing realistic portraits. I love doing the children's books. I love doing comic books. I work in many different styles, and one of the styles with the Eagle books is, it's more playful, more colorful, cater to children, and but I also had a serious issue with, dealing with diabetes, preventing it, eating healthy.
I would not be this person if I didn't have my father. I remember my dad, as we were drawing, coloring, he'd stand there and say, outline that sun with black crayon. He started to instruct us. My other work is drastically different. I paint from photographs. I paint real people. I do a lot of really serious portraits of real Indian women or men, that have stories. I have so many ideas in my head for paintings. I keep a piece of paper and pencil because of the images I see. The eagle is majestic and rich with mythology, and our nation's bird.
He's the teacher. He's the wisdom. He first meets Rain that dances, tells him about the world and diabetes and doing the eagle, right? That was a little tricky because, the eagle is majestic, and I tried to keep that majestic look to him. My favorite character would be Rain that dances. He's pretty much the leader.
Thundercloud really needed motivation in his life. Playing video all day long, up to the TV, just eating junk food. After he has a friendship with Rain that dances, he becomes more conscious of what he's eating.
Mrs. Rabbit, she's like the soft part of all the characters, kind of like the warm, motherly type, reassuring kids not to eat bad food, to enjoy the vegetable gardens. Little Hummingbird she came across as kind of like tomboyish to me.
She blends in well with the others, and she's that type of girl, that loves animals, brings home the stray cat. She's one of the guys.
Coyote is, he's a trickster. He likes the kids. For some reason, he just wants to give the kids candy and stuff. A little bit of a troublemaker.
Pat was all for it, and I was just a little cynical about it. And I thought, this is national call for artists, and this is such a slim chance. I had no expectations at all. One day a letter came and we had been selected. Pat and I jumped up and down. like little kids.
Two different styles, but we, were able to blend it into this kind of work.
Pat was sort of the director, and I followed his lead.
She was like my number one person for opinions. This is basically what I did is mapped it all out into little boxes, like storyboards, and then kind of pick and choose what would be the best scene for each image. And then she would go in and pick and choose the colors.
I stuck with this certain indigo color, and so that throughout the whole book, you would see the same. There's so many shades of blue.
She has such a large color palette of all these colors that she actually created herself. She's got about 10 different browns. There's just some paintings that just really work well and just really come together well. And you just get a sheer real pleasure just doing it. Book 3, Playful Colors, I think we really gelled together on that.
This image here is one of my favorite paintings. When I painted it, I put this one dress on the clothesline to dry, and I thought, somewhere in the world, I bet somebody's going, that's my shirt on the line. I have one just like that. Because there's teepees in it, and then you can see the urban area way back, it makes this look like comfort, like when you have a nice, soft chair. I just really enjoyed this piece.
I really love this piece. I love the sepia colors, the browns, and I like the way the light sources were kind of coming up from the snow. I really like the feel of it. I used a toothbrush for the snow to be flying, dipped it into some acrylic white paint and just kind of flickered it and tried to get a movement of the snow flying around, whipping around.
An Indian person would always know someone with diabetes.
I have, 3 brothers who have type 2. My mother, she passed away, but she had diabetes, so that was a very important issue to me, and then the whole Indian community.
My Indian grandmother had it. She had diabetes, and she had a stroke, and she died. I've gone to schools, elementary schools, with the children to talk about the books, and I think that the Eagle books really have woke up a lot of people. You have to take care of yourself.
This could be a great chance to really do something. Once they see all the really beautiful paintings of fruits, and hopefully I get across that they're really delicious, that they would rather have that than fast food.